General Regney, for your service to the country. Quite honorable. Thank you. Alan, I'm not so sure. He is a preeminent gun law expert in the United States, and it is an honor to be sitting next to him. No, yes. How's this? Yeah, this works. All right. So, first of all, Mark poses an interesting question. What is a reasonable level of regulation on the right to keep and bear arms? And at JPFO, which I'm still affiliated with and their spokesman, as I am for the Arizona Citizens Defense League, we say there are 5 moral gun laws. Actually, at JPFO, we say they're kosher gun laws, but I'll clean it up for this audience and say there's 5 moral gun laws. And number 1 is that you're responsible for the result of every shot you fire. And frankly, every place you point your gun. So does that mean that that can't be regulated? No, it doesn't. It is certainly within the purview of government to write a law that says that if you point a gun in a way that threatens people whom you have no right to threaten, that can certainly be prosecuted. They could also, within that rubric, they could also write a law that says you can't discharge a firearm within a city limit, even if you're not shooting at anybody or endangering anyone, because it's within the city limit, and they have control over the laws about safety within that city. It wouldn't be moral for them to say if someone attacks you with deadly force that you can't use deadly force in return just because it's within the city limits. The second law about our moral or kosher gun laws is that if you're less than 18, your right to keep and bear arms extends to you through your parents. And until you reach that majority, you don't achieve your full rights. Number 3 is that if you're adjudicated incompetent and a danger to yourself or to others by a court of competent jurisdiction, your rights can be severed. The 4th one is, if you use your gun or any other weapon in a way that's criminal and that endangers other people without any authority to do so, your rights can also be severed by that same competent court. And the 5th rule is, if for any reason any official of government, be they military or civilian, attempts to do anything to take away a weapon from you that you lawfully possess, except for one of the first 4 reasons, they are immediately arrested, indicted, and after due process of law, if convicted of deprivation of civil rights under the color of law, they are then imprisoned, fined, and barred from government service ever again for the rest of their natural lives. Those, and maybe 1 or 2 others, that flow from those may very well be moral cases for regulating the right to keep and bear arms. Now, another thing I'd like to do is I'd like to address a mental illness that's rampant within our country. It's the mental illness of cognitive dissonance, which allows people to look at the whole issue of the right to keep and bear arms and believe that somehow, in some way, if we could just craft the right laws and just get the right people enforcing them, that somehow limiting the number or type of firearms present in the United States will somehow lower the violent crime rate or the misuse of guns. Those people need mental health treatment quickly. I know you're laughing, but I'm not. The idea that with the amount of firearms and the Constitution the way it's written could somehow have an effect on crime is simply crazy. I'm done.
Okay. Thank you very much.